coming and going out of this building, at least not to the higher upper floors. It's only a few meters away from the hustling, bustling street, but you know, it's 4 meters by 12 meters of just you standing in front of a bunch of elevators.
I'm just going to go in and get to an elevator and see how many floors are actually listed.
Yes, it is listed as having 60 floors, although the elevator only goes up to the 53rd floor.
Okay, that's pretty useful.
Maybe.
So, yes, Van Winkle?
Oh, I was going to suggest pressing one of the buttons and seeing if you can call the elevator from where you are.
Oh no, Black Cat has already called the elevator. She's standing in it looking at all the floors she can go to. You notice a second security camera watching the internals of the elevator with a fisheye lens.
I'm going to just hit... Do we know of any... did I see any signs for other businesses on the 37th floor?
No, the entire 37th floor is owned by Nitsa Associates, well, rented by. Floors 53 through 60 are marked as MCT extraterritoriality. Access restricted. Please report to lobby on floor 53. There are, well, floors 0 through 5 are listed as the Seattle Downtown Marketing Infoplex, LLC, is clearly a holding company for the mall. There are lawyers and engineering firms, some accounting firms, a couple of small tech development offices, some corporate consulting firms with names like Synergistic Cloud Management Solutions. Yeah. But the point is that Nista Associates has the 37th floor to itself.
I would like to check out the 36th floor then.
Right, you go up to the 36th floor. Just give me a moment. Yes, this is the Typhoon Foundation. They appear to have a lot of glass, quite corporate, quite modern corporation style furniture and furnishings. You recognize it as the number 4 option in the IKEA catalogue, corporate. And, well, the main business of Typhoon Foundation is walled off from the elevator. With that heavy, slightly image distorting glass you recognize as hardened ballistic perspex. And sitting by the mag-locked but see-through door into it is a receptionist, a pretty-looking elf, sitting behind a desk doing something on an AR terminal. She sees you step out the elevator and says, yes, hello, how can we help you at Typhoon Foundation?
Oh, I'm sorry. This seems to be the wrong floor. And I get back in the elevator and go up to the 38th floor.
Yes. The 38th floor has Gorguard's Tactical AG on it. You can see barely anything of this floor. There is a heavy, opaque wall located shortly from the elevator with a receptionist there. He's a gruff orc approaching the end of his lifetime. And there's a couple of well-used chairs sitting opposite, and he's like, take a seat, we'll be with you soon.
So, yeah, Black Cat's just going to take a seat.
Yeah, so Black Cat takes
probably
a seat.
Do a quick 1 minute matrix search on Tactical AG.
Gorguard's Tactical AG, sure, roll it. Yes. They are actually a mercenary firm. They operate, well, it's clear this isn't where they have the mercenaries. This is just a place where you can go to discuss hiring and purchasing of mercenaries. They do a bunch of work in war-torn regions, you know, South America, Africa, the Middle East, Southeast Asia, portions of work up in the Native American nations. But yeah, they're a small-time mercenary force, minimum deployment of 500 contractual fighters. Yeah. After a couple of minutes, the orc looks at you and says, did you have a name of a person you were here to meet?
Black Cat's gonna, she'll say, no, I was hoping for a walk-in appointment.
For an interview, eh? Alright. I'll, see something about it. So, let me run through the checklist. The orc pulls up something in air. Right. Do you have any combat experience?
I'm gonna stop him right there. No, sir, I was looking kindly to hire some outside help.
We do that by appointment only. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
All right, no trouble. Can I get contact information to schedule
Please
that
leave.
appointment? Yeah, so Black Cat's just gonna leave.
Yeah, so you're back in the elevator. Now what?
I'm going back down to the lobby.
Yeah, you zip back down to the ground floor. Your two experiences are quite interesting. Typhoon Foundation had, well, both of them had the same sort of setup. They had a corporation-specific reception near the elevator, and then some sort of barrier between the rest of the wall. I mean, the rest of the floor.
Yeah. Were both of them bulletproof?
The one by Good Guard's Tactical AG, you couldn't tell, it's just a wall.
Right. But the Typhoon Foundation had straight up bulletproof glass.
Yeah, it does look like bulletproof perspex, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna DNI the team and I'm gonna Black Hat will be like, I'm not sure that entering through the basement or the floor below or the floor below is going to work. Anybody got any other ideas?
Well, there is always, if you didn't face any resistance getting onto the elevator, we could just bring some frickin' explosives up there, set them down, leave, set them down on a timer, leave, and that'll do it if we bring enough. But
Where are we gonna get that much explosives in downtown?
blowing up what was MCT extraterritorial space is probably not a good idea.
No, the Knockmeister Associates is not extraterritorial.
Yeah, I'm saying gravity excess. So if we blow up one floor, the ones above are probably gonna come down too.
Well, it depends on how you blow it up, but yeah.
We
There's
also
only
don't
one
have
kind.
to blow up the whole floor.
Yeah, so it's about 11 o'clock. What are you guys doing?
so Van Winkle wanted to peek this place in the Matrix. I guess he's probably just, since the elevator has been scouted out to be safe, he's probably just gonna get off the elevator, or he's gonna ride the elevator up, see if he can work some magic and just see if what he can make the matrix icons that are on the floor that Knocknista Associates is on.
Yeah, sure. So, how are you getting over to the Knocknista building in the Gerald Henderson building?
I think we should have, Salia, our driver, drive us, perhaps.
Yes. Salia agrees.
And I would also really like it if I could have the social infiltrator with me to sort of cover my butt in case, because I'm not a very sociable person.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you might be able to peek it on the astral, see what type of stuff's going on there. And I just want to do like a quick 30-second search on the way up to see what Typhoon Foundation is, what sort of business they do.
Sure. Roll it. But, yeah, I'm just really quickly typing something over in somewhere else, but yes.
I just noticed something. I apparently forgot to grab a sensing when I remade the character.
Oh dear.
Can't really default on that, can you?
No.
I would have had time to train it between this and last rundown.
Look at the skill training things.
It's
If
one
he's
day
training-
for
Did I disconnect? Can you guys hear me?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, I'm just typing something. I'm doing my as you guys run, so yeah. Yeah, so you would like to know about the Typhoon Foundation. Sadly, 30 seconds of searching doesn't really reveal it to exist.
Ooh.
Fiddlesticks. All right, what was...
Well, you know, this could be either it doesn't want a particularly public matrix presence, or it's a small and niche and unique and obscure corporation. It's not out of the ordinary for it to be slightly hard to find information within a very quick matrix search. There is a lot of matrix to search.
Okay, well, he'll go ahead and keep searching up to the next time bracket, which I believe is a threshold of, frick, I forgot that. He'll just keep searching into the next time bracket.
Yeah, the Typhoon Foundation turns out to be a small weather research institution. It is a spin-off of a spin-off of a spin-off of some large corporate entity, and it does weather modeling and prediction.
Okay, that's a little better.
It's
So
not
yeah,
even an actual corporation. It's a division of a division of. It's a tiny, real entity. But yeah, that floor is essentially all it has.
So I'll turn to Hokan and say, well, we could probably get a pretty good look at the inside if we just get off on the floor, pretend like we're here to see the Typhoon Foundation and we got off on the wrong floor, and then we take in everything we can see. Basically, we feast our eyes upon everything that they got around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. So what are you guys going to do then?
We're gonna.
Are you actually going to do this?
We're going to say that we're here for the Typhoon Foundation, and we're basically going to get off on the wrong floor, act confused, and then when they tell us that we're on the wrong floor, we'll go in and leave. We're going to leave the place.
All right. Sure. Hokan and Van Winkle take the elevator to the 37th floor. As the doors open, the information that Black Cat has passed to you reveals itself to be utterly useless. Indeed, The sight that greets you opening onto the 37th floor is immediately and disturbingly different.